So off on another night roll, and instead of suffering through me traveling there, you get to be there with me already. I'm downtown again, this time in another parkade, and across from a parkade I was vaguely aware of before. That might be a familiar sight for some people. That's where the other parkade is at. I'm in a parkade I don't think I was ever even actually aware of, even though I pass by the area where it's at fairly regularly. I'm just off Broad, and I think, is this 13th? Could be 13th. I'm so bad at my own city. On the second deck of a parking lot that has pretty easy access to the street. So I'm going to be getting down off of here and taking y'all over to the other building I pointed out. So this is what I mean by on the second deck. All right, I'm overlooking the exit to the parking lot, which is right over there. There's a set of stairs that a person can use to get down, which I probably won't be using. I'll take the fun way down slope and then take a U-turn at that little post there at the end. Yeah, that one that isn't in focus. That one right there. Yeah. And take you across the street through some intersections, probably do some editing so you don't have to watch me do that. Off we go. It's a little bit of, it's a beautiful smooth surface. I don't know what building it is, but it's super well maintained. And so it's an absolute pleasure to be on. Well, that was fun. Just a nice, quick cruise to the bottom. Certainly, I would love to go up and down that one a couple more times. So I'm heading over to 2100 Broad Street. Which is, that building right there. And the parking area I'm looking for is right behind the bus stop, which is walled off so you can't get through. I don't know if you ever could at one point. It looks like the wall is an afterthought and not an actual part of the building. So it's the Regina Public Service Commission. Speaking of the word service, I've been wondering and thinking about how I can, give back to the community. I'm not fabulously wealthy, and I haven't been doing a lot of charitable donations. I've been working on sort of helping out, people I know in the music community here in my city. So this is kind of where I'm thinking of. I look over top of that. I don't know how that turned out. Just sort of, giving a show of support, volunteering at my high school music group. That's kind of in service of my own kids though, so it's not the same thing. And part of it is, I've just kind of barely got enough cash to get by on my own. And the money in my pocket feels like it's doing me more good than someone else's. But a little bit of my time can go to helping out people, especially in summers. And a little while ago, my church, I became aware of an effort that my church has got going on, which is trying to disconnect all proselyting and other endeavors from doing service for the community and just trying to, make good on making everybody's lives better. So they have a program that they're calling Just Serve, and they've got a website to go with it called justserve.com. And the point of this is to connect people that want to help out with opportunities to help. So places that need someone to do service for them can list what the kind of service is needed, and then people who are looking for an opportunity to serve, rather than making a charitable donation, like actually go physically be on site, can hook up. You're supposed to list what skills you've got. The people are supposed to list what skills are needed. You hook up, find a good match, and you go out and you do a thing. So this is what I'm talking about, justserve.org. The idea is to connect volunteers with organizations that need a volunteer to try and do good things in the community. If you click on the About Us link, you'll be taken to, the what is. JustServe.org is a website where the volunteer needs of organizations may be posted, and volunteers may search for places to serve in the community, providing opportunities to help those in need and enhance the quality of life in the community. It's a service to help link community volunteer needs with volunteers, and this is cool, and hopefully it works as advertised, does not discriminate based on race, religion, gender, ethnicity, or sexual orientation in posting projects or in encouraging volunteers to serve according to our guidelines. Now, the guidelines are through a link. It's just a little further down the page. We'll click the link anyhow, and what you'll see is the guidelines, right? So, 1, this is what kind of service we're looking for. Collaborative, working side by side with others in faith-based, nonprofit, community, and government organizations, right? So we're trying to make connections in the community, help people see each other as people. Community service opportunities should enhance the quality of life in the community and assist the poor and needy. Very little is layered on top of that. Just Serve projects should not have a political or advocacy focus, be for-profit oriented, or directly involve volunteers in fundraising or other prohibited activities. Oh, another scary link. There's a lot behind that link, and I'm just going to leave it be. If you're interested, you can visit the website and see what their further guidelines and prohibited activities are and decide if this is for you. Hopefully people from all across the political, religious, whatever spectrum will come and have a look and participate and use this resource to get their needs met. And I'd love to be able to come and help you out based on what I find there. I will be helping out in the technology support role in the next year or so, just helping deliver presentations about what this is, if everything goes as I expect it will. So cool. More skating. Sticky. Should be able to do a free on 1 foot. There we go. Nope. Like that. Like that. I want to feel secure. Something I should be able to do is drag into a stop. So you get some speed up. so frustrating. I mean, it's fast. It's also scary as all get out. I'm gonna have to work on that for a long time. So what was I doing before? I was doing this. A little step, cross, step, touch, step, cross, step, touch, step, cross, step, touch, step, behind, step, touch, step, cross, step, touch, step, behind, touch, step, cross, step, cross, step, and touch. I'll go over there. A little step, cross, step, step, cross, step. A little step, cross, step, step. So the moment I turned off the video and started getting ready to go away, I'm reviewing my footage, and Garda World Security pulls up. I feel like if I was anybody other than who I am, I could have had a moment. But all they said to me was, so long as you're not causing any trouble, everything's okay. And the guy just beeped the security and went on into the building. Oh well. I may or may not be able to use that space again. Hopefully, so long as all I'm doing is practicing my stops. I've got a nice place to do it in the rain on a beautiful surface. That was working. Definitely do not look as cool as the people who do that stuff on other YouTube channels. One of these days, maybe. All right, I'm gonna get out of here via alleyway to the street. So here I am in darkness, and from the darkness into the light. Good night.